Hello, this is Eyewitness Report on Channels Television, where those shorts you post on our Eyewitness portal are recorded your attention. I'm Chris Elams. The beginning of the new year affords us the opportunity to examine issues as they affected us the previous year. Now, one of such is environmental sanitation and waste management in Lagos. Also on the menu is exorbitant bills and prepaid meter dilemma as FESTAC residents kick. Finally, we have the Apapa gridlock and the resident ultimatum. Join us for these and more on Eyewitness Report. I'm Chris Elams. The battle between electricity consumers and electricity distributor appears not to be waning. Only recently, residents of FESTAC town went on a protest to the Marina headquarters of EKO Electricity Distribution Company to vent their frustration over alleged unfair treatment bordering on exorbitant bills, prepaid meters, and lots more. Now, after hearing from them, we brought their case to the management of the company, who told their side of the story. Join us. These are placard-bearing residents of FESTAC Town, Lagos, at the Marina head office of EKO Electricity Distribution Company. They are protesting what they claim is an unfair treatment in the hands of the management of the disco. Issues lined up include poor electricity supply, exorbitant bills, and lack of prepaid meters.
Let them give us prepaid meters.
They each tell their experiences.
We're here today because we're tired of the kind of supply that we're getting from EKEDC, the kind of treatment, and the fact that they've not given us prepaid meters. They are giving us estimated bills which our people cannot pay in as much as they are not using estimated lights. You have people that are getting 6 hours of electricity supply, but they are getting bills ranging from 15,000, 20,000 and above. So right now, as of today, we are tired of this kind of exercise. That is why I have my people gathered here, because we cannot continue paying this kind of money. You have people that are pensioners, you have people that are widows and widowers that are getting this kind of bills. How do you expect them to live if they are paying bills of 15, 18,000 and the likes? What my people are demanding is for them to reconcile their bills, reconcile the bills of everybody in FESTAC, and give them prepaid meters. Let everybody be the judge of what they consume. With prepaid meters, if you have light or you don't have light, you know that you are the judge of what you're using. If you're traveling, all you just need to do is to switch off your prepaid meter, and you travel, you come back, you meet your units on ground. Not that the fact that maybe you travel for 6 months, you go on vacation or anything, and you come back, you meet crazy estimated bills. How can someone be getting a bill of 15,000, 20,000 when you don't have a mortuary or a bakery at home?
I've been in FESTAC for the past 38 years now. And since we have been paying this NEPA something, even disconnecting is 10 naira at that time. I've never paid it. And I lost my husband 2001. And the bill they are bringing to us, that time was 700, 500. Since over 5 years ago now, they carry 15,000, 17,000, 18,000. How will we get that money? Like me now, I'm a widow woman. I lost my husband 2001, and I've been training them. Most of them are outside this thing. Even most of them are here. But this thing is getting too much. Like D-Close now for 721, they have collected their own prepaid meters since 8 years ago. These people are promising, and they say by this December they will certify everyone. 3 years now, they are dribbling us, which is not good. Please, we need this EKD to do something for this.
They claim several efforts have been made to reach out to the management of the disco, which has not yielded much result as they expected.
Their high-handedness is our primary problem. As a customer-centric company that they claim to be, They are supposed to be able to listen to their customers and attend to the problems and the complaints of their customers. But they believe that we are the ones that should bend over backwards for them. How can pensioners who are living in their houses alone, 2-bedroom flat, is being given a bill of 15,000, 19,000 and 20,000 naira? And we're saying, okay, come and prove it. Come and do the, what's it called, they do in their houses. Come and check. Load inventory will give you a clear understanding of what is going on. They refuse. Then we say, come and give us the prepaid meters. They refuse. Now we said, the analog meters we are having, please come and check them for validity so that you can be taking your readings. They refuse. They said the analog meters are faulty. And we are ready to go the length with them. They have a meter testing office in Oshodi area. We said to them, according to NERC, come and take out those analog meters, test them at Oshodi. And if the veracity of your claim that they are faulty is established, then we'll bow to them. They still refuse. We have called, we have spoken. Even right now, we have tried to go in as civil people to talk. The gates are under locks and keys. Their staff are going in from the back. Why? Because they feel we are crazy? No, we are not.
Going forward, they state what they need and expect from Eko Electricity Distribution Company.
Originally, we have 11,442 housing units in FESTAC, but the number has increased. And again, up till date, we have not gotten up to 3,000 prepaid meters. They have installed in 3 batches for now. I think we have the mass rollout they have just started. They are releasing 1,000 each and 600 for FESTAC. So that is 600 times 3. That is about 1,008 for FESTAC, which is very, very a far cry from the actual requirements. The basis of our coming here is to come and clamor for installation of prepaid meter, because the estimated or crazy bill, as they call it, which we are being given, does not justify our consumption.
What we are saying, give us prepaid meter.
Responding to their claims, the General Manager, Corporate Communications of Eko Electricity Distribution Company, Mr. Godwin Idemudia, says they already had an understanding with the residents of FESTAC town, which had prompted the installation of more prepaid meters. He wonders why the agitation now.
It's been very cordial. That's why I was surprised when I heard that when they came in here the other day to protest. The meeting has been very cordial, and the president knows, that we've been talking, and we have never had any serious disagreement on the way forward. In fact, the last 1,000 meters that we gave out, he was the one that took us around, told us. In fact, he directed where all those meters should be installed. So I was surprised seeing him come in and leading the protest. We've been working, as a team together. Right now, we are still metering. That is for sure. We are still metering, and I expect that they will allow us to conclude what we have started.
He appeals to the residents to be calm as they continue to meter them based on what they have in stock.
We have informed them that we have FESTAC and other districts where we are serving. It's not just FESTAC alone, but they want us to give out all the meters we have into FESTAC, and that's not possible. We have made them to understand this, that they just have to bear with us. From 2016 to now, we have given FESTAC more than 4,200 meters in FESTAC alone. And we are not tired. We are still going ahead to install meters, but they want it at their own speed and not our own speed. That's just the issue.
The issue of prepaid meter has remained on the front burner for too long in the country, with lots of unfulfilled promises. This has bred increasing frustration as consumers' income are affected. An end to this siege would definitely be a welcome development.